Hello, welcome to the Daily English News program in Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I'm Gülər Xətamova. On April 27th, President İlham received Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs of the French Republic, Catherine Colonna.
Stressing the need for conducting a broad exchange of views and prospects for Azerbaijan-France relations, President İlham expressed confidence that comprehensive discussions on many issues would be held during Catherine Colonna's visit to the country, emphasized that this could be useful for future cooperation. The head of state noted the importance of the exchange of views on the prospects of ties in terms of drawing up a roadmap for the next stage. Saying that the agenda of bilateral relations is always very broad, President of Azerbaijan underlined that cooperation in political, economic, energy, transport and other areas has a good history. Noting that the French Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs visited the region, President İlham expressed hope that the issues of regional cooperation and regional security would also be discussed as part of this trip. The head of state emphasized that immediately after the end of the 44-day patriotic war, Azerbaijan proposed signing a peace treaty with Armenia by mutually recognizing each other's territorial integrity and sovereignty, and presented 5 principles to Yerevan to this end. President İlham noted that Armenia does not fulfill the obligations it had assumed after the signing of the November 10, 2020 trilateral statement and the end of the 44-day patriotic war. In this respect, the head of state underlined that Armenia does not allow the creation of the corridor to Nakhchivan, refuses to withdraw its troops from the Azerbaijani lands where Russian peacekeepers had been temporarily deployed, and misused the Lachin corridor by transporting ammunition and other military goods. President İlham noted that opening of the checkpoint on the Azerbaijan-Armenia border at the beginning of the Lachin-Khankendi road is the manifestation of the fact that Azerbaijan had ensured its sovereignty and territorial integrity. Catherine Colonna conveyed French President Emmanuel Macron's greetings to the head of state. She underlined that Emmanuel Macron places a great emphasis on open and regular contacts with the Azerbaijani president. President İlham thanked for the greetings and asked her to pass on his greetings to Emmanuel Macron. Catherine Colonna pointed out that France strives for peace, economic and social development in the South Caucasus region, and this had always been this country's aim. The minister noted that France attaches huge importance to the relations both on a bilateral basis and within the European Union, adding there is a great potential in this direction. The sides also exchanged views on other issues of mutual interest.
If Azerbaijan did not believe in the peace process and treaty, it wouldn't have been the initiator of this process. This call was made by President İlham in January of 2020. The next steps in the direction of the peace treaty were taken by Azerbaijan. These views were voiced during the joint press conference of Minister of Foreign Affairs Ceyhun Bayramov and Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs of the French Republic Catherine Colonna. The minister noted that during these years, France did not make a single call to Armenia. Catherine Colonna in turn noted that there is a chance for peace between Azerbaijan and Armenia.
Unfortunately, due to the unconstructive position of the Armenian side, face-to-face meetings between the parties have not been held since November last year. After numerous persistent demands and appeals from international partners, it is expected that Armenia will soon return to the negotiations table. The Azerbaijani side has repeatedly stated that it is always ready to do this.
Azerbaijan and France are historical partners. We're one of the first countries to recognize the independence of Azerbaijan. France wants peace between Azerbaijan and Armenia. It's important to prevent collisions. Azerbaijan is making efforts for a peace agreement and welcome this. The path to peace is difficult. It requires patience and perseverance. In this regard, plans should be made for the future.
The border control point in Lachin was established in order to prevent further pollution of Azerbaijani territories. This was discussed at the press conference held on April 26 in Sogovushan in connection with the injured employee of the International Eurasian Press Fund as a result of a mine explosion. It was reported that the number of mine victims in Azerbaijan is more than the total number of mine victims in the Caucasus, and this statistic is increasing. Almost every month there is a mine explosion. According to the forecast, it's expected that $25 to $30 billion is needed to solve this problem. It was noted that advocacy measures should be strengthened. During the event, NGOs voiced a statement to demand legal and political assessment of Armenian mine terrorism. Training classes are carried out to improve the combat skills of armored personnel carriers, and the classes held on combined arms range the APC crews perform practical exercises on driving and shooting. Overcoming various obstacles in difficult terrain, the tasks of driving combat vehicles as well as shooting from armored vehicles were successfully accomplished. The main objectives of the classes are to develop the individual skills of military personnel and further increase the combat capability of the units. The opening ceremony of the Anatolian Eagle 2023 International Flight Tactical Exercises was held at the air base in the city of Konya, Republic of Turkey, on April 27th. First, the participants were briefed about exercises, objectives, and their conduct area. Then, participants familiarized themselves with the exercises, scenario, tasks, and activities to be accomplished that were displayed on the map. Azerbaijan is represented in the international exercises by its air forces, military personnel, and aircraft. Eco-activists and NGO representatives continue their rally on the Lachin-Khankan road, passing through Shusha against the illegal exploitation of mineral deposits in Karabakh. Today is the 137th day of the rally. The road was open for the unhampered movement of the vehicles of ICRC and the Russian peacekeeping contingent. You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you encountered, as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.